New York groove. In New York groove. We're back. Back in the New York groove. Say hello, Mariko. Oh. You ready? There we go. Cats never look at cameras. Anyway, we're back. Today, you know what? I'm looking at myself. The camera's here. I gotta look here. Am I looking at you? Can you see me? Yeah, today we're back to working on the Lada. We're gonna be doing an oil change. It feels like forever since I've actually done anything to it, or we've done anything to it, because we've been so busy over summer. Been everywhere, haven't we, Mariko? Mariko knows. She says, yes, you left me. We've been all over the place. Been to Varna and Plovdiv. But we're back. I'm trying to think what was the last thing we did on the car.
The sill, probably.
Oh yeah, spray painting the sill. Yeah. So today is the... Can you hear the chainsaw? Probably not. There's always a chainsaw. Someone told me recently, in a Bulgarian village, you will always hear someone with a chainsaw or like grinding, like cutting something. There's always work going on. But oh, the sun's gone away. Oh, my mind is like marshmallow today. Oil change, air filter change. So Skip's gonna show me how to do those. Are you ready? Are you gonna help? Do you think? The tiny little paws?
This is take 2 of the video where Hannah's going to be changing the oil and air filter on the Lada, because we just about started the job 2 days ago, and the sump plug on the Lada is completely different to what I thought it was. It's normally a hex nut, and it's actually an Allen socket is needed. And I didn't have a big enough Allen key, because I only have Allen keys that go up 10 millimeters.
10, yeah.
And we live in rural Bulgaria, so that's a bigger Allen key is not something that we could just get in our local city.
You did try. We did try.
I tried every hardware store,
yeah.
every automotive supplier that's just down the road. Couldn't get one. We did go to the city, but as I say, it's 2 days later, and we now have a 12 millimeter Allen key, so Hannah can now complete the job.
And it is confirmed that it is.
It's absolutely the right one, yeah.
So now that we have the right equipment, it's time for me to get under the car. So I'm under the car, finally, 2 days later. First oil change ever, so let's see how it goes. First, some brake cleaner. Gonna clean the sump plug. I have just learnt what it's called. So, bit of that. Bit of this, old rags come in handy. How much of a deep clean do we need to do? Just a wipe off?
Yeah, just to wipe off and just spray it inside where the Allen wrench is going to go, sort of inside that little hex hole as well, just to flush anything out, just to make sure it actually fits in there okay.
Am I aiming it right in it?
It looks like it. That's it. Just so the Allen wrench goes in there and fits properly all the way in, because obviously it's on the underside of the car, so it's going to have a load of rubbish on it. So that should be good now.
I'll just have to use my feeling that it's clean, because obviously I can't see the other side, but now that we finally got the right size, we can... So I need to act pretty fast.
Yeah, you just need to get it undone a few threads, make sure it's nice and deep, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, let's test my strength on the floor.
I might need to get a rubber mallet. We just need to give that a tap anyway if it's a bit hard. Pull it as hard as you can. Hang on, I can get a bar on it. One moment.
It was on so tight that we had to get a hammer, and in the words of Happy Gilmore, give it a tap tap taparoo. But now it should come. Oh yeah, there we go. It should come. It's moving. That's good. So how loose should I get it before I do it with my...
Yeah, you wanted
there we go.
you wanted a few threads out so that you can actually get your fingers, because it's a... Yeah,
so it's skinnier than I thought.
Yeah.
I'll do a little bit more then.
Yeah.
I wish it was the one with the arm that moves back.
Oh, like a ratchet. Right, so you want to get your plastic tub kind of ready.
Tub ready.
Yeah. And then try to keep hold of the sump plug if you can.
Yeah.
If you can't, don't worry.
So that's in a good position to you, do you think?
Yep.
And then keep. You mean like I should hold it? Or...
If you can keep hold of that sump plug, you're going to get oil obviously on your hands, but you just need to sort of like keep hold of your sump plug in your finger and thumb. Oh. That's it. Perfect.
Wow. Oh, it's like where it's like flowing at that thing where you don't even notice that it's flowing. Have you seen that before? When water flows out of like a hole at such a speed that it looks still.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Now it doesn't look like that, but it did. Oh, we didn't need another one.
Right. So let's just get yourself out from under there, and we'll give that sump plug a clean.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, so a good way to sort of check if there's any like metallic stuff sort of floating around in the engine is look at the other side of the sump plug, the side that was inside the oil.
This one,
yeah. And just sort of give your thumb just to run over it and just sort of see, is there any like metallic bits in it? It's not like tons of metal paste or anything. There's not big chunks of metal.
No, and it feels smooth. It just feels oily.
That's it. Perfect. Yeah, there's not anything, because they're normally magnetized, so that so there's normally any sort of metal that might be floating around the engine, when it ends up in the sump, it actually stays on the sump plug. But it's the lowest point as well, or generally one of the lowest points. So if there's any impurities, it'll be there. So you can give that a clean up with some brake clean and a rag now. So we've got the container out of the way. There's still a bit of oil coming out. It's still dripping, but we've got a paper towel down to catch it. We've give the plug a nice clean. There you go. You can pop that back in now. Time to put it. So we don't need to wait for it to stop. No, there will always be a tiny little bit of oil coming out, so don't worry.
Or anything,
no.
Right.
Just watch out. It's just about to run off that paper towel, by the way.
Should I fold it over a bit?
No, that's fine. Just put the sump plug back in and it will stop coming out. So.
There we go. So we'll have to give it a clean again, defo.
Oh yeah, just give it a wipe off in a sec, but just get it.
Right. I'm getting better at this righty-tighty, lefty-loosey stuff, you know?
Yeah.
The more you do it. And how tight are we going?
Well, it was almost flush with the fitting and the sump, so just get it back sort of flush. It shouldn't be overly tight. It was a bit tight in there before, so...
Too tight before?
It was too tight before, whoever did it before, so hence we shouldn't really need to take it off with a hammer, you know.
I'll impersonate their spinach, the last person who did it.
Yeah. But that should be good for now anyway, and we'll do the filter next.
Yeah. Okay, so now that we've done the oil change, we're going to be changing the filter, which is this red thing here.
You can give it a quick wipe around it, but you might not even worry about brake clean. Just give it a quick wipe around it.
Oh, so not even this?
Yeah? No, just a wipe it with a rag, just so there's not tons of impurities around it.
Oh, is it so that when it's exposed, you mean that?
And we'll give it a clean off around where the new filter is going to go on.
Is that good enough?
Yeah, that's fine. It's not. It was reasonably clean. So, hang on. Let's just have a quick look. So there we go. That oil filter is down there. That red one. So ideally, you should be able to actually twist it off by hand, but a lot of times.
We've got a tray underneath it. You can see the
that's
grey.
It, just to catch. Because obviously, with it being a side mount oil filter, oil's going to drain out as soon as you unscrew it.
Gravity's going to do its job. So.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what? I might have to change my gloves because of...
Oh, there we go.
No,
You've got it. There we go. Perfect.
I thought I wasn't getting much grip.
There we go. But... So just take... And, once it's actually free, just turn it so that, obviously, it's not pouring oil out.
Turn...
The oil filter upwards so that it keeps a bit of oil.
I got you. Oh, I'm so glad that came off.
Perfect.
Easy.
There we go.
Hang on. She's coming up.
Perfect. There we go. That's it.
gosh, and that's weighty because of there's oil in it. Oh yeah, I can see it.
You can see the oil on it. Right, that's
Yeah.
it. Okay, so let's just grab the new one. Hang on. Right, so you just want to give the face on the block, yeah, where the air filter. It's a bit hard to see down in there, but
Yeah.
you know where the oil filter
Oh, it's
sits, where the gasket sits.
God, my aim's not good.
Or maybe just put some on the rag if you've got the
Yeah,
rag there, and
that
then do it that way. Because again, you know, there's a lot of like road grit and mud and stuff gets up on the side of the block. So if you can just ensure that no impurities go into the oil system is good.
How's that look?
That's good.
Clean down?
Yep. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is just quickly get the new oil filter out and just check that it's the right size. You know, that you haven't sort of been inadvertently sold the wrong filter. The new filter's a taller one, don't worry about that. You really just want to look that the hole's the same, you know, the threads look similar size, and that the diameter of that seal is the same. Now, we do actually need to lubricate the seal of the new filter as well. You should really do it with clean oil, but obviously just dip your finger in this.
Dip it in.
Yeah, and around the edge. You can just grab a bit of that out and just sort of just run it around.
This
that.
rubber
Yeah,
seal.
yeah. That's it. Just a bit more. Yeah. It just helps when the filter's going back on that it doesn't bind up tight.
Okay.
And it just helps it make a better seal straight away.
Cool.
And, you know, if you've got a filter that you can put straight up onto the underside of an engine, you could already pre-fill the filter.
Yes.
But because this is mounted on the side. It's kind of pointless because you're going to lose some of it. So let's just go and put that one on. Right, so if you get that filter down in there, as we said before, hand tight is ideally how oil filters should be.
Okay.
Which was, you know, the old one was perfect. It came off. You know, it should never be tight enough, really, that you need to use oil filter wrench. So.
No,
okay.
It wasn't like that. The plug for the oil.
No.
So.
As tight as you can get it with your hands, basically, will be perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Because again, you can see it's got a big fat rubber seal that holds it on.
I think that's as tight as I can get it, but I'm sure you could maybe see like.
That's it.
But it's on there.
That's great. So there we go. We just need to fill up with
top
oil.
Up the oil now.
Yep,
yeah.
That's it. Perfect. Okay, it's time to fill up the engine oil, and we've got super special Lada specialist oil here. No, I'm lying. It's just 1040, which is what this engine should have, and it was the cheapest that we could get from the auto supplier. It's an old engine. I don't think the condition of this engine is great, so there's no point in spending on very expensive oil for it.
Don't let the Lada hear you say that.
Actually. Well, no, obviously it's you know,
the best.
any oil, and especially new oil, is as good as anything.
Oh, it's a treat.
Yeah.
So we just pull this up.
Upwards once you've twisted it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Oh, right. I got you.
Yep. That's it. But you can put that black cap back in it now, and you can twist it and pull it upwards. Okay, there we go. So you've got the pourer set up properly now, and I've set up a rag there, just obviously because there will be a few spills, I'm sure. So yeah, we want I think it's about 3.75 litres. So we'll get about 3.5 in, and then we'll stop and check. And if you put the tub on its side, it'll make it a bit easier when you. Yeah.
Okay, let's do this with my short body. Let's get some. Whoop. Are you sure? This way's not the most best?
Well, if you can get it, there we go.
Yeah, because that just feels. And keep an eye on the amount we're pouring in. Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll take.
Am I spilling any, or is it going in? Because you're on that side.
No, it's perfect. But we've got a rag set up anyway, so don't worry.
Right.
It'll take.
I should check now.
No. It'll take ages. Because you know you're putting like almost 4 litres in.
Yeah.
So you're going to be getting down to almost all of that empty.
So now we're down to the 1.5, 1.5.
So we've got Yeah, we've got like 3.5 litres in there. So now, ideally, we want to start the engine, get some oil into the filter because obviously that takes some of the capacity, and then we'll top the oil up. As I say, it's the listing says 3.75 litres of oil.
And the oil that the old oil that we've taken away, what happens to that?
Now you don't just pour it away. Don't do anything dumb with it. It is harmful for the environment. So if there is a recycling place near you and you can get oil into one of their recycling containers, do it. Or if you know someone with a garage who has access to the big oil recycling containers, use it. We reuse it here because we obviously have a lot of land here and we cut a lot of wood and trees and logs and stuff. So I actually use the waste oil for lubricating the chain and the chainsaw. So we actually just keep it for that. So we just set it in a tub and all the sort of like sediment and things goes to the bottom, and then it's just like old oil that can be used for us in the chainsaw. So we kind of make use of it. So
That's
again,
good.
if you've got a chainsaw,
Recycle, reuse.
that's it.
Be safe.
Yep. And next up, I think let's change the oil filter the air filter, sorry, while we're here as well, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, time to change the air filter now as well. So 10mm spanner on the socket and off with the oil filter lid. Yeah, just once you loosen those, yeah, so you can get them done by fingers, yeah.
I'll just put them over here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice to be on this side. You feeling
the sun? Oh, in the shade. I know, yeah. It's a warm day. I was going to say that's the nice thing about where we are in Bulgaria. It's what are we now? Almost towards the end of September, and it's still 30 degrees most days.
Today is when we're recording this, when I upload it, it won't be. It's the 22nd of September, which is Independence Day in Bulgaria.
Yes, yeah.
Didn't know.
There was some big celebrations last night, and it's a public holiday today. So
yeah, we saw some amazing fireworks. Oh, and Skip played a show as well.
That's right. My band played a show yesterday at a festival locally, so it was handy to do two things in one day.
Yeah, and today's bank holiday.
That's it.
So we're lucky actually that Practica was open, so we could get that.
For the Allen keys, yeah, absolutely.
The oil change actually.
Yeah. Well, it's a good day for everyone to be doing their DIY work. So yeah, take that pan off, and you'll see that's it. Just put that pan out of the way, not on top of the battery, because you don't.
Put it on the floor. Yeah?
Yep, that's it. So it looks like that filter has not been changed for a really long time.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that's
not meant to look like that.
No, that's in a pretty poor state. But then again, obviously that's what it's there for. So it's pretty grimy inside that oil filter pan as well. So what we'll do is just give that a clean out with some brake clean as well, which I think is just down the side there, and a rag.
I can tell you now from working on this Lada that you go through a lot of brake cleaner.
Yeah. Firstly, just give it a quick wipe out with the rag just to get the big stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
Maybe just sort of like get it wiped down that hole there out of the way.
Yeah. Oh, so just go.
Just go around and just get the big stuff that's and just get that wiped away, and then just clean up the grease and rubbish with the.
Oh God, yeah. Right. We got the majority of the debris, or a little bit more.
Yeah. Most of it's out of there. I have got a rebuild kit for this carburetor anyway, which we will do pretty soon. So we will be giving that carburetor underneath there a good going over, and all new jets and seals and everything. So just give that a good clean. Yeah.
So
just hose it down with that. Yeah.
And towards this hole, basically.
Yeah, watch out. It's going to get all over you. So.
Oh, I'm wearing an old band t-shirt.
Yeah.
You Skip's old band, actually.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Back in Wrexham.
Yeah.
You got tons of these t-shirts, so they come
They do.
Come in handy.
Work shirts.
Yeah.
Right, so half a can of brake cleaner later, we got most of the sort of oil stuff out of there. Time for the new air filter now.
UFI.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Ooh,
that's how it should look, yeah. That's right, just have a look at it, both sides. Yeah, it's the same each way. It doesn't sort of go any specific way. It can just sit down either way.
It just sits in it.
That's it.
Easy.
Sits in there, just locates in there, and then the lid goes back on, holds it in place. Oh yeah.
Before and after.
Yeah.
We wanna. Is there you see this bit? Where does this bit go?
That I think you'll probably find locates just 2 seconds. It locates underneath. You'll probably see around the corner there.
Here.
Yeah, you'll just see it sort of locates underneath.
No, because then the bolts aren't in line.
Oh, sorry, across the...
Yeah.
That's it. Just turn it around until they locate.
There we go.
There we go.
Now, put these back on. I tell you what, we need to give the whole car a good clean again.
Oh, that's it. It's I think at some point we'll probably have this engine out anyway, so we can give all underneath this bay a really good clean.
I mean, the whole car anyway. Some birds look like they've been eating mulberries and
oh yeah, pooping on
went to the toilet on the roof. But yeah, it feels like absolutely ages since we did anything with the car. But we've
been on the road quite a bit, yeah.
Like Skip with his band recently has been.
Well, it's festival season, isn't it?
Festival season, yeah. Plovdiv, Rakia festivals, beer festivals.
Yeah, all alcohol festivals.
Oh, sorry.
Or motorbike festivals too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right.
That's it. Just tightened up until it's just tight. Really, they don't need to be crazy tight.
No.
Because obviously that lid tightens down onto the air filter, which is rubber. So that's it. Yep, that's great. That's it.
I thought I tightened the vomit on quite a bit with my fingers, but obviously not.
Perfect. That's great.
Yeah.
And now all we need to do, just start it up so we can get some oil down into that new oil filter. And then we can just recheck the oil level in the car.
Oh, perfect.
Well, one thing after an oil change, and obviously having the correct amount of oil in it now, the oil pressure is far, far better. Yeah, the oil pressure is greatly improved. So let's see, obviously, once we take it out for a drive, that is maintained. But the other thing was noticeable. What came out of it definitely wasn't the right amount of oil. It was probably only about at least a litre short, and good quality new oil as well, which really helped. So there we go. Oil pressure is a lot more healthy than it was before.
So now that I can change oil, like, you know,
you can do it on all the cars now.
Yeah, now that I can do it, but how do you know when you have to do it?
Normally you'd want to have a sort of a program of maintenance on your car. So, I mean, a good rule of thumb is 10,000 kilometers. Some people probably think that's too soon, but then it's cheap maintenance for a car. You know, changing an oil and filter can greatly improve the life of your engine. So if you're maybe, you know, going through an oil and filter more regularly than what your service schedule from the manufacturer says, I kind of think it's good maintenance, because I think that little cost might save you, or might get you another 100,000 kilometers used out of that engine rather than it running out of steam far earlier.
And then when you started the car, and you obviously said that the pressure was better.
Yeah.
Is that just on the gauge, or is it, can you feel it?
No, definitely on the gauge. I mean, this is why when we changed the oil pressure sensor and the sender, we did that so that we could obviously use the gauge, because that is, you know, one way of actually determining one of the, you know, health aspects of an engine, if it's still got reasonably good oil pressure.
Right.
So we wanted to know. You can tell if an engine doesn't have any oil pressure because you'd hear it knocking. We knew this engine had oil pressure when we bought the car, even though that gauge wasn't working. You could tell it had oil pressure, but we changed the sender so we could actually have it as a real reference as to how well the engine was running. And now that we've changed the oil, it's got the correct amount of oil. It's got fresh oil, because again, we don't know how old that old oil was, and oil does break down over time, and that will, you know, lead to a reduction in oil pressure. So we can actually see from the gauge at least that it's now running pretty good oil pressure.
Okay. Yeah, because when you said like, oh, that's better pressure, I put that as like a feeling, like pressure,
No,
because you're putting like your
just
foot down on the pedal or
no,
something.
no,
It's
no.
not something you can feel. I don't know if you can guess. I can't drive yet, so that's why I'm asking all these questions.
But that's it, just using the gauge to actually see, and it's good having it as a visual reference in any car. If you've got an oil pressure gauge, most modern cars don't. Our other car doesn't have an oil pressure gauge. It has just an oil pressure warning light, and by the time that comes on, well, it's not even an oil pressure warning light. I guess it's just an oil warning light because it might be to do with temperature as well. But
So it's not
once that light comes
specific.
on in a modern car,
Yeah,
it's really, you'd really
it's
want to
bad.
just stop and
Yeah.
pull over. Whereas at
Right.
least in this car, maybe the oil pressure is not great or even it's reducing, but we can still see we have oil pressure
Yeah.
because we have a gauge. So that's the beauty of an older car with something
Oh,
like that.
well, that's a shame that they got rid of those then.
Well, they got rid of a lot of that stuff in a lot of modern vehicles. You just have a warning light, and if it came on, or if the little oil can light comes on, well, obviously you're just always told just pull over and stop because
Get it
obviously it's
sorted.
potentially a big problem.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
but as I say, we know we've got a new oil pressure sensor and a new oil pressure sender, and that the gauge is working fine. We've changed the oil and filter. Our oil pressure is now greatly improved. So we definitely know that it didn't have enough oil before, even though it was pretty close on the stick. So maybe the quality of the oil was bad because it might have just been in there for a very, very long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Now I know.
That's it. So next job's to do. I mean, there's one thing I noticed when we were under the car and you were doing that oil change before.
Okay.
One of the engine mounts is torn, so we need to
Oh,
get
right.
this side's fine. The other side is the rubber is torn, so we'll get a pair of them and replace those. We have actually got some cosmetic stuff to do. We've got a new
Yes.
set of the chrome trims to go all the way over the car. We want to get some new seats for the car as well, and I need to order a set of rear seat belts because it doesn't have those.
Yes.
So again, things that once we have them we can do. As I say, I definitely want to put a new set of seats in it, and the cosmetic stuff I was holding off doing the trims because we were talking about maybe having the car painted or having it wrapped. So ideally, I'd like to have it wrapped because it'd be quite an easy solution and we don't need to do tons of bodywork on the car to sort of get it ready for paint. So it's just finding someone in maybe northern central Bulgaria who specializes in automotive wrapping. We don't want a crazy color, just needs to be kind of like a cream or an ivory color.
Yeah, we like this original color. I think it's
yeah.
really nice.
So really, as I say, I think if there's any suggestions of anyone who knows a good auto wrapper in northern central Bulgaria, we're happy to travel with the car, and we can prepare the car for wrapping as well. So
Cool.
maybe someone out there can lead us to the right person.